Welcome sa sit9.com. In this video ay pag-aralan natin kung paano ba kunin yung equation ng linear function whose graph passes through 2 points. No? Kung napanood niyo yung LF12, the video before this, series ito by the way, no? So doon na pag-aralan natin that we can use the formula y minus y sub 1 over x minus x sub 1 is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, hindi ko na i-detalye ito, no? Panoorin nyo yung LF12 or tignan nyo yung link sa baba, no? Para makita nyo kung paano gamitin yung formula na yan. In this video, gagamit tayo ng panibagong formula. Ang gagamitin natin is y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times quantity x minus x sub 1, where m is the slope, no, of the line. So, gagamitin natin yan. At napag-aralan na rin natin that given 2 points x sub 1, y sub 1, yung slope is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Slope ito, no? Slope. That's the slope, which is equal to this one. So, gawin muna natin yung unang example, no? So, find the equation of a linear function whose graph passes through 1, 3, and 5, negative 7. So, para mas madali, i-label natin, we have 1, 3, and 5, negative 7. So, i-label natin, we have this one is x sub 1, y sub 1, and then x sub 2, y sub 2. It doesn't matter kung alin yun yung x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2, no? Basta pareho sila ng subscript, no? Hindi pwedeng x sub 1, y sub 2, or x sub 2, y sub 1. Dapat, pag 1 nito, 1 din yung kasama niya na subscript. No? So, baka malito kayo dyan, no? So, una natin kukunin, syempre yung slope kasi wala pa tayong slope. So, we substitute the coordinates using this formula for slope. We have m equals, yung y sub 2 natin is negative 7 minus 3, no? Ito yung y sub 1 natin, over x sub 2, which is 5, minus x sub 1, which is 1. So, magiging negative 10 over 4, no? Or kung i-lowest terms natin yan by dividing it by 2, by dividing both the numerator and the denominator by 2, we have negative 5. No? Negative 10 divided by 2 is negative 5. And then 4 divided by 2 is 2. So, ang m natin ay negative 5 over 2. No? So, we have y minus, ano tayong y sub 1 na, no? Sana ba yan? Y minus y sub 1 is equal to negative 5 over 2 times x minus x sub 1. Actually, pwede na to, no? Pero usually, ang ginagawa natin is sinisimplify natin siya dun sa ax plus by plus c equals 0, pinaka-standard form niya, o yung sa ano niya, sa isang form na y equals mx plus b. Okay? Yung tinatawag natin na slope-intercept form, yung pangalawa, no? So, gusto natin gawin munang slope-intercept form. Tapos yung pangalawang example, no? Gawin muna natin to, yung ax plus by plus c equals 0. Ito yung standard form niya. So, we have, para wala tayong fraction, pwede natin i-multiply lahat by 2, no? So, we multiply everything by 2. So, yung sa left-hand side, we have 2 times quantity y minus 3. Yung buong ano na to, multiply natin by 3. And then yung buong expression na to, multiply natin by 2. No? So, magiging times 2 rin ito. So, mangyari, makakancel to. No? Magiging negative 5 times. Yung 2 na multiply natin, tapos nag-divide tayo ng 2, makakancel yun, diba? So, matitira na negative 5 times x minus 1. So, by distributive property, we have 2y minus 6 equals negative 5x minus, what is negative 5 times 1? Negative 5. So magiging 2y minus 6 equals negative 5x plus 5. And gusto natin maging positive yung ating x. So, mag-apply plus 5x tayo dito. Plus 5x. So, magiging plus 5x din dito, di ba? So, magiging 5x plus 2y minus 6 equals 5. No? So, gusto natin maging ganito siya, di ba? So, dapat lahat ng numbers nandito sa kaliwa. Tapos yung nasa kanan dapat 0. So, magma-minus 5 din tayo on both sides para matanggal natin yung 5 dito, minus 5. So, magiging 5x plus 2y minus 11. Negative 6 minus 5 is negative 11 equals 0. So, ito na yung ating pinaka-standard form. Ax, yung a natin is 5, plus by, yung b natin is 2. And then plus c, ang c natin ay negative 11. No? Bali plus negative 11 siya, kaya naging minus 11. Okay? So, yan yung ating first example. So, yung ginamit natin yung formula na to, and then, kinonvert natin siya into standard form. Okay. Yung pinaka-exercise nyo, pwede nyo siyang i-convert sa ganitong form. No? Okay, let's have our second example. So, dito lang tayo magbubura para meron pa rin tayong formula. Okay, so for the second example, we have find the equation of the graph, or find the equation of a linear function whose graph passes through the origin and 4, negative 2. Ito medyo madali ito kasi yung origin ay alam naman natin na 0, 0 siya, di ba? So, magiging 0, 0, 4, negative 2 yung dalawang points natin. So, we have, again, we have x sub 1, y sub 1, and then we have x sub 2, y sub 2. And gagamitin natin yung formula. We have to get the slope, no? So, m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Dapat kabisado nyo itong formula na to, no? So, y sub 2 minus, yung y sub 2 natin is negative 2 minus 0, y sub 1, over, we have x sub 2, 4 minus 0, magiging negative 2 over 4. Or, by lowest term, magiging negative 1 half. Yun yung m natin. So, substitute y minus y sub 1 is 0 is equal to m, which is negative 1 over 2 times and then x minus x sub 1, which is also 0. So, magiging y minus 0 is y equals negative 1 over 2. X minus 0 is x. So, y equals, pwede natin sabihin na, na doble equals natin, yung equal sign natin. So, y equals negative 1 half x. Okay, nandito na siya sa form na to, no? Yung b natin, magiging 0 lang yan, plus 0. So, yung b natin ay 0, tapos yung m natin ay 1 half. So, nasa form na siya ng y equals mx plus b. No? And, sorry, ang m natin ay negative 1 half, no? Ano binasabi ko kanina? 1 half or negative 1 half? It's supposed to be negative 1 half. But, of course, dahil plus 0 siya, pwede na natin siya tanggalin. Okay, so sa video na to, natutunan yung gamitin itong formula na to. And where m stands for the slope, and x sub 1, y sub 1, and x sub 2, y sub 2 are the coordinates of the 2 points. Maraming salamat, and abangan nyo yung susunod natin na video, another technique na ituturo ko sa inyo. Gusto kong kayong imbitahan sa zip9.com, and of course, pwede kayong mag-subscribe sa ating video by clicking the subscribe button or at the bottom of this or below this video. Okay, maraming salamat, and see you in the next tutorial.